Hey everybody, it's your online singing coach back again today with a new reaction and analysis. And today, first time ever, reacting to Christina Aguilera. What a setting. She's so small.
Whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles, and warm woolen knitting. Brown paper packages tied up with string. These are a few of my favorite things. Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudel, doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel and noodle. Wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things.
Oh my gosh, yes. So much to take in already. Okay, first of all, let's just start with that beautiful setting. Wow, what a spot to sing. Cool, jazzy version of the song. If you're not hit over the head with Christina's crazy rich tone, there's something not quite right with you. First thing I said, I think one of the first things I said was, she's so tiny. And her voice is so huge. Very, very full and very, very rich, very resonant and very strong. I was very curious to hear what the heck she was gonna sound like on this sweet, light, simple song from the musical The Sound of Music. It's a very easy, simple, sweet song. Da, 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 da. But boy, she is giving it so much flavor, so much color, and this is purely with the tone of her voice. Then we start to add in some of these riffs. I want to go back to, and I love that she's taking it easy with the riffs so far. Because again, this is how we know this song. It's a very simple, earwormy, super catchy melody. And if she just stomped in with all the crazy runs and riffs, it would definitely be too much too soon. And that's something she can easily do because she's such a skilled riffer. It's so easy for her, it's so natural for her. No riff is too complex for her. So when you can just go to town like that, it's very easy to just get into that zone. So I appreciate that she's not giving us too much of that too soon, but what she's given us has been really cool. This one riff, I feel like there were two bits of it. One, she was in her head voice, a very light, breathy head voice for a second. And then as she came down this riff, she just got into such a full, soulful chest tone. It was really delectable.
Raindrops and roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen knitting. Brown paper packages tied up with string. These are a few of my favorite things.
Right there. So yeah, super light head voice, and then riff part 1, mid-range, riff part 2, chest voice, super, super rich tone.
These are a few of my favorite things. Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudel, doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel and noodle. Wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and my lashes, silver white winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favorite things.
Yes, love the little hint of grit on that high note there. Loved how she added it to the end of this already ascending melodic line here. Da 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 da. She throws in that extra note for extra punch. She's adding some twists to the traditional melody, but again, it's edited. It's not overdone, it's not too much, it's just a little pop here and there, a little spice, little color, very, very much making it her own version of this song. And like I said, it's such a simple, light classic. I don't think very many people can make it so much their own song the way Christina is. Like, you don't have to see her to know who's singing it. She is so in touch, so in tune with who she is as an artist and who she is as a singer. Every little bit of this arrangement, this vocal arrangement, this version of the song is just Christina.
Silver white winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel. Said I don't feel so bad.
Nice. Another thing you'll notice that Christina does to make it more in touch with Christina's style of singing, to make it a little more contemporary sounding, to make it a little more pop sounding, jazz pop sounding, if you will, bringing some laziness to the dictions of the T's, like satin. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes. And you can just hear how that gives it more of the Christina sound, more of a contemporary sound, more of a relaxed sound. There are times and places for crystal clear, clean diction, where crystal clean diction is beneficial and important and necessary. And there are times when just the opposite goes further. And this version of the song is benefiting from that more relaxed diction. All right, let's keep going, Christina.
Said I don't feel so bad. Plain chimes on roses and whiskers on kittens. Black copper kettles and warm woolen mittens. Brown paper packages tied up with string. These are a few of my favorite things.
Woo, I love that. That was some cool little spice to the melody there too. I also loved the visual performance there. She loved the brown paper packages. She was like picturing what is in that. And the way she like twisted the bow. Nice little touch there. Let's check that out again.
Plain chimes on roses and whiskers on kittens. Bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens. Brown paper packages tied up with string.
Yes.
These are a few of my favorite things.
Yeah.
Cream corn and brownies and crisp apple strudels. Doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel and noodles. Wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things.
Woo, there's the low end again.
Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes. Snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes.
Yes, oh my goodness. You know, something that's kind of easy to overlook because her voice is just so rich and so strong, and her voice is so incredibly sure and confident. But something she's putting into this, yeah, it's taken me 2 minutes to recognize, is the playfulness of the melody, of the way she's changing things. One of the ways that's expressed is in the dramatic range changes. She was just on, again, a moment ago in that soulful, rich, low, full chest voice, and then boom, she's going up into her head voice for just a little note here and there. Stepping out from the melody for a second and coming back in a new and different way. So cool.
Crisp apple strudels, doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel and noodles. Wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings.
Love that.
These are a few of my favorite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes. Snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes. Silver white winters that melt into spring.
Sing it, Christina. Sing it. She stayed in character till the very, very end there. I've gone on about how the song is so classic and sweet and simple. Yeah, not the Christina version. It's not simple. It's not an easy song that just anyone can pick up and sing the way Christina's done it. And yet, like I said, I feel like it was very tasteful, very elegant. It was impressive. Like, if you had never heard Christina sing, you'd be like, oh my gosh, who is that? So it was, it was enough to be like, okay, she's serious. She's a serious singer. She's a diva. But it wasn't so much that's like, oh my gosh, just riffs and runs, just showing off, It was that perfect line, a phenomenal performance, so much confidence and charisma on stage. And how could you not when you have that voice? I hope you enjoyed watching this with me. If you did, please be sure to hit subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you thought of Christina's performance. Come find me on Instagram. Thanks so much again, and I will see you next time.
Your online singing coach.